On May 19, 2025 in Lewisburg, Tennessee, a husband and a father named Paresh Patel was working the night shift behind the counter as a gas station employee, and this is when a man named David Hamilton would enter the store armed with a pistol and demand that Patel hand over the money. And being that Patel's life was being threatened, he would quickly comply with Hamilton's demand, but before Hamilton could even get the money, he would decide to discharge his weapon twice at Patel and take him away from his family for absolutely no reason. Luckily, it wouldn't take long for police to locate and capture Hamilton at a nearby hotel, and eventually he was charged with first-degree murder and is being held in Marshall County Jail with no bond awaiting a trial. In Toronto, Canada, a self-proclaimed angry incel named Alec Manassin performed a domestic terrorist attack on the people in the city, and he did this by driving a rented van on the sidewalk trying to run over pedestrians. Manassin ended up running over dozens and killed 11 people, and the attack was captured on several different cameras and showed Alec driving recklessly throughout the streets and on the sidewalk before ultimately being stopped by police.
Just south of Shepherd. Okay, who is in foot pursuit and where exactly are you? Hands up! Hands up! Get down! Get down! Oh God! Shout out, David! Get down! Get down! Sorry, 33, 32, calling?
Yeah, I'm heading over to 32 to help them out where they want me.
The last location I had is Young.
Manassin pretended like he had a gun so that police would shoot him, but after realizing it wasn't really a gun, the officer detained him, and he was brought into custody where he explained the motives behind his actions.
Right. So explain to me this movement. What's this movement about?
It's basically a movement of angry incels, such as myself, who are unable to get laid. Therefore, we want to overthrow the Chads, which would force the Stacys to be forced to reproduce with the incels.
Right. Okay. When you say incels,
involuntary celibate.
Celibate. So that's just a short form for fellas who
can't get laid.
Can't have sex. Right. Okay.
And being unable to get laid, and we were plotting a certain timed strikes on society in order to confuse and shake the foundations, just to put all the normies in a state of panic.
Okay, and who would be a normie?
Normie means normal people. That would be anyone who is considered to be normal by the unfair standards of society.
But not the Chads or Stacys. Chads
and Stacys are actually above normies, or at least they think they're above normies.
Of course, yeah. Okay, all right. So is it fair to say you've got Chads and Stacys up here, normies down here, and then you've got celebs who believe that they are being repressed? Incels, sorry.
Yes.
Incels who believe they're being suppressed or repressed,
yes.
and so as a result, to even the playing field.
Yes.
They convert the Stacys and Chads from living to dead, and to
so
make
that we come out on top.
Yeah, more than. So is there? So the targets? Who would the targets for this uprising be?
All of the alpha males.
All the alpha males. So the Chads.
Yes.
So those are the people that you want to kill.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And who else?
Any of the Stacys who do not wish to give their love and affection to the incels.
So they're a target as well.
Yes.
To be killed.
Yes.
Okay. And what about the normies? Normies.
Yes, we don't necessarily wish to kill the normies, but we do wish to subjugate them in order to make them understand that that our type is the more superior one.
Right. So when you say subjugate, what do you mean by that?
Meaning either imprison them or put them in a lower position in society.
Okay.
So that they acknowledge the incels or the Pepe the Frog types as the more superior ones.
Alec Manassin was eventually found guilty on 11 counts of first-degree murder and 16 accounts of attempted murder and was eventually sentenced to life in prison. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, 2 police officers named Craig Johnson and Arash Zarkshan pulled over a man named David Anthony Ware for pulling out unsafely in front of them and failing to turn into the proper lane when turning left. David, who also had expired tags, had a history of narcotics, and this caused the 2 officers to ask him to step out of his car, but David refused. The 2 officers and David went back and forth for minutes as they tried to get him out the car. And after David still refused, they decided to use physical force and use their taser and pepper spray to pull him out. But what the officers didn't know is that pulling David out the car would end up being a deadly decision.
Want to get tased?
Why are y'all doing this?
Because you're refusing to follow a lawful order. I need you to step out of the car.
It's not a lawful order.
It is a lawful order, and I will tase you if you do not get out of the car. Get out of the car!
You do? Oh! What the f?
Get out of the car!
Get out! Dude, what the f?
Back up. You want to get sprayed?
No.
Get out!
Okay.
Now!
I'm getting out.
Get out of the damn car! Now, or I will spray you! On the ground!
On the ground! Man, I don't want to go to jail!
Get out of the car! Get out now! I will spray you again.
Okay.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground now.
On the ground! Please stop! Stop! Please! Why?
Get out of the car.
Why are you doing this?
Get out.
Why are you doing this? Please stop! Help!
Get out of the car.
You're violating my rights!
Get out of the
Help,
car.
please!
Woo! You got him. What the?
Sergeant Craig Johnson was shot multiple times and passed away from his injuries, and Arash Zarkshan was critically wounded but ultimately survived. David Ware was later arrested and held without bond and is currently awaiting sentencing, where prosecutors seek out the death penalty. In Rochester, New York, a group of women had gotten into a brawl in the parking lot of a Walmart after 1 o'clock in the morning on June 28th. The brawl ensued for several minutes before an unknown assailant pulled up in their vehicle and began to shoot into the crowd of people, causing everyone to go into a state of panic and for total chaos to ensue.
Get on the fucking bike.
Give me!
2 people lost their lives and multiple other people were injured from the dozens of shots fired, and it's still unknown why this was done, and police claim they're still looking for clues on the shooter. In Oklahoma City, a suicidal father of 3 named Francois Littlejohn went live on Facebook with his children in the car, and while live streaming he began to rant about some of his family members and about the mother of his children allegedly giving him an STD, all while claiming that he was about to murder his children then take his own life, while they can be heard in the background crying.
Shit's so funny. Look at my son right here. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking f***ed up, cuz, on my soul. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right? Everybody think I'm fucking playing, right? Right, okay. This gonna be the last time, this be the last video I make. Nigga, God rest my soul. Wook, over your foreman, you are responsible for your part in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this, take this with you. Tater, wow. After everything I gave you, cuz. After everything, all I wanted was a conversation. I told you, all you had to do was talk to me. All I wanted was conversation. That's it. I wanted you to be woman enough to look me in my eyes. The 13 years of my life, nigga, I'm giving to you. Nigga, and cut me loose. Look me in my face and break me loose. Look, break my heart. Look me in my eyes and break my heart. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You want to go lay up with and get and nigga, whatever the case, you're slick, my. You lied, my. You're a habitual cheater, and you have given yourself to men. You have given me STD behind this. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You nothing recklessly. I forgave you for it. You won't even come home, baby. You won't even come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Scala. Watch this. Yeah.
OKC police say a father shot and killed his 3 children before taking his own life on Saturday morning. This happened in a neighborhood near Hefner and Council. Officers say all 3 kids were under the age of 7.